Okay, now let's talk about polygon geometry. How do we create actual geometry in 3ds Max? Well, it's actually pretty simple. What I'm going to do is I'm going to maximize this view here. And what we need to do is create. How do we create geometry primitives to get us started? Well, there's a few different ways we can do it. We can come up here to the main menu bar. We can click on the Create menu. And then we can go to Standard Primitives and pick any one of these standard primitives. You also have extended primitives over here and a few other things. We're going to focus here on standard primitives. From here, you can create a box. So you can click on box, then come over here to your view, and just click and drag a box over here with your mouse. Okay? Let me go ahead and delete that. Another way we can do this is by coming over here to the Modify panel, and make sure you're in the Create panel right here, and you'll see box over here. So here's your standard primitives. And you can see we have a menu here that allows you to switch from standard primitives to extended primitives. Just like that main menu item, you can click on box, go ahead, and draw your box out. When you do that, if you come back over here to the Modify panel, click on the second tab, which is the Modify tab, and what that'll open up is basically a rollout here with different options and parameters that you can set for this big box that we created. So we can actually come in here and we can change the length, we can change the width, the height, we can change the amount of length segments, and now we can't see it, but if I hit F4 to turn on the wireframe on the shaded view, I can actually see the actual edges there. See that? Those segments, I can actually see them there in the width, the length, as well as the height. Okay? So we got a few parameters to play with right there. We can also create items. So let me go ahead and delete that by using the quad menu. Now the quad menu is accessed, of course, by hitting the right mouse button, and the quad menu changes and updates based on what you're doing. So if I just click an empty space with the right mouse button, I get this quad menu with a transform quad menu and a display quad menu. If I hold down the control key and right click, I get myself a different quad menu. Same thing if I hold down shift and right click, I get a different quad menu, and so on and so forth. So I'll hold down control, right click to go to the quad menu, and you can see here we can select a plane, box, or sphere. So it's not all the primitives, but it's a few of the most commonly used ones. So I can select box, for example, if that's what I'm working with. And there we go. Boom. I can create a box very easily. Once that's done, again, in the Modify panel, we can adjust the different parameters and different settings of this object. So that pretty much is going to do it for creating geometry primitives. Pretty easy, isn't it? Not very hard at all. Okay, so I'm going to stop here, and in the next video, we're going to see and check out the anatomy of polygons, what makes up a polygon object, how to create a polygon object, and how to work with it.